It's exactly like, when you go to like a Chinese restaurant with your one Chinese mate and they're like, bring out the special menu.
Bring out the real menu.
I don't know why it's like Chinese restaurants in particular, but it seems like every Chinese restaurant has the special menu that you can only get by asking in Cantonese or Mandarin or whatever.
And I bet they're not even saying like bring out the real menu. It's probably just like a code word, It's like Mandarin is an orange, and they're like, I said the word. All right, bring it out right now.
I just like it. Just blows my mind because I go to a Thai restaurant and I can ask them in Thai whether they have a Thai dish that they only like do in Thailand or only most Thai people would know. But it's just like, why is it that Chinese restaurants just have an unspoken understanding that there's going to be so many people asking for a special menu that they're going to make a special menu in every single Chinese restaurant?
Why are they literally gatekeeping? It's like, they're literally gatekeeping. Be like, if you're not Chinese, you can't get the real shit.
Makes me feel sad though, because I love Chinese food.
I know, right?
I never want to go to a Chinese restaurant without a Chinese friend.
I know, right? It sucks.
Because it feels like you've just unlocked the starter kit, right? And you need to learn Mandarin to get like the actual good gear, right? Do you know what I mean? Because I love Chinese food, but the best Chinese food I've had has not come from the normal menu.
No.
Like if I go to a Chinese restaurant and I see like fucking orange chicken, sweet and sour chicken, fried rice, all this stuff, I was like, no, give me the real shit. Please give me the real shit. But I don't know how to access it.
It's like, where is your Chinese friend, huh?
I do not know how to access
see him.
it. You just speak Chinese, bro. Just speak Mandarin.
Exactly.
It's easy.
Exactly.
It's easy. But,
could you imagine if like McDonald's did that? It's like, oh, where's your American friend?
Wait, well, I know Shake Shack does though.
Does it? Do they?
Yeah, they have secret items.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know this? No, it's not Shake Shack. Sorry. In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Oh, In-N-Out. Oh, I don't go to In-N-Out, so it's fine.
Possible special menu can they
You
provide?
can get like I don't know. It's like animal style fries. That's a secret menu.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Yeah, and then there's like a.
Is that a secret menu though? I feel that's like so well known now.
Yeah, but if you're a tourist from Asia, don't speak English.
Oh, that's true.
You're like, what's that guy called? What the fuck? How do I?
It's like,
No one
I'll
tells
never
you.
tell.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know. I know you can get a flavor where like they mix all the milkshake flavors into one.
Oh,
Which sounds
interesting. Yeah.
So if you want that. I think there's something else. There's another secret burger or something as well. I know there are secret items at fast food chains.
There are secret items.
Items, though, not
Why
menu.
would there
not
be
like an
secret?
entire.
Yeah.
I don't know that
Because it's a pain in the ass to make. But if someone
is it a
asks for
marketing thing? You reckon? Is
also that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes you seem like you're like
In the club.
In a club. If
It's
you
part
do
of the
that,
secret
right?
society.
Yeah.
I got the real stuff. Give me the real stuff.
Have you been to those like places that are like secret bars or clubs or anything?
Oh, like the invite only ones and stuff.
Have you been to those?
Yeah, one of my friends took me to one where it's in Tokyo. I'm obviously not going to say where, but like it literally just.
I'll never tell.
I'll never tell.
I've been there.
It literally looks like a concrete wall, and he just like I was with my friend, and he's like, "Okay, we're here," and I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Where was this?
It's like it's in Roppongi somewhere, I think.
We went to one in Shibuya, right? Where,
Yeah, that's speakeasy.
It said like closed, and it was like closed due to Corona.
Oh,
And
really?
then- and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
someone like knocked on the door and they came out.
So
Oh,
it
no.
was literally it wasn't even just it looked closed. It was just scaffolding and like a wooden
shit.
door. Like the place was like being built or
Yeah.
like boarded off, and you just knock on the door and like an actual speakeasy, like the fucking
Yeah,
thing opens up.
Yeah, my one had that as well. So like he knocked. Like he's like, oh, I have to knock a specific way as well. And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, bullshit, you do. And he did like a secret like pattern, and then
Yeah.
the thing came up, and he's like, password or onegai shimasu. And then he said the password, and he's like, friend. He pointed at me, and he's like, yeah, friend. I was like, okay. And then he opens it up, and it's just this tiny, like maybe 3-person bar.
Right.
And I mean, it was all right, I guess.
It was all right.
It was cool that I was in
the
that.
coolest
but
part, it was just going to what looked like a secret bar.
The coolest part was just like the dude opening up like this. I'm like,
Yeah,
I've only
yeah.
ever seen that in movies.
I went to one where it was in London. I went to it and it was like a breakfast restaurant or something on the top.
Yeah.
We went in there and I didn't know the password and neither did my friend. And then we were like, we don't know what the password is.
Yeah.
And he was like, it's a Daft Punk song lyric. very popular song. And then he was like feeding
like
it.
giving
Yeah,
clues.
he was like feeding it to me, and I was like, it was something like I'm up all night to get lucky or something.
Right.
Okay.
So he said it, and then he was like,
It's not even like an obscure Daft Punk song.
no.
You just go through their entire
Yeah,
discography.
I was like,
You're like, which album?
Oh, which album are we talking about? Okay. Can't be too many lyrics.
Yeah.
If it's Daft Punk lyrics, that narrows.
Is it around the world?
So then we're here, and then some guy comes and greets us, and we start walking through this restaurant that's closed.
Yeah.
And then, like in a movie, we go in the kitchen, and there's people like working in the kitchen, and we're just like walking through.
Oh,
working
shit.
in the
Right,
kitchen,
right.
and we go down into a basement in the kitchen, and there's like boxes of fries and shit all around us, and
Right.
we're going in.
Yeah.
And then like in a fucking spy movie, it's got the fucking beads. for the
Oh,
door,
shit.
like, opens it up, and it's this room. I mean, it's fine.
Like a dimly lit room.
It's it's okay, but there's like no real like chairs or anything. It's kind of like a very small room that's very dimly lit, and it wasn't that good. And the drinks are okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is the coolest part was walking to this thing. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
I
yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
now I want to leave.
Yeah.
What I've always wanted to know, why would you opt to make a business like that? Right? Like I feel
Novelty.
Yeah,
It's-
I
it's
feel
like-
clearly like if you're going to opt to be like, okay, I'm going to make this so exclusive that it's like near impossible for a regular person to find, then it's like you're clearly not doing it as a sustainable business, you know? You're clearly just doing it as like a fucking hobby
I
or
mean,
something.
it's the assumption is you'll be able to survive on word of mouth. I guess that's the hope.
A lot of people are like, it's so cool, you got to go.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the drinks are very mediocre. But
Yeah.
the experience feels worth it because you feel exclusive.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
you
just
pay-
bragging rights, right?
Yeah, you pay for the experience and not so much the the bar or the business or the drinks itself.
It's like bars that are membership only.
Right.
And you can only get membership by having someone recommend you. Like that always seemed really silly to me. But there's so many of them in
Well, that's
Tokyo.
like
Yeah.
that's like half of like the Golden Guy.
membership.
Yeah,
Golden
half
Guy
of
bars,
Nichome
right.
as well is like that as well.
Yeah.
Where it's like if you don't know someone who either works there or goes there frequently enough, they just won't let you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I can get it with the bars in Golden Guy because the bars are so small that I'm sure that their regular customers can keep their business up and
Yeah.
running.
Yeah,
Anyway, you
that's
just need
true.
like one or two patrons to get yourself going, and then you're basically set.
That's
right?
true. That's true.
You're basically set.
It'd be pretty cool to own a like tiny little bar in Golden Guy. I've always thought about that. But it's like what? But like
How
it's
hard
like
is it to get a bar there?
yeah, that's what I've always wanted. I'm like but like all those bars, even though they're so tiny, I'm sure they're paying out the ass to have that space
What if we made a
because
trash taste bar there?
of Trash Taste Bar in Golden
Trash
Guy.
taste special. Build a bar.
Build a bar in Golden Guy. All three of us build our own bars in Golden Guy. See who makes the most money at the end of the night.
I don't even want to.
I didn't even want to think.
Logistical nightmare.
I didn't even want to think about how much it must cost to like rent out a space there.
I'd get really claustrophobic working in one of those
I
bars.
like it. It's cozy.
You think it's cozy?
Yeah, I think it's cozy.
I don't know.
It depends. I've been in some where it's like I literally can't stand up straight
Yeah,
inside of them. Like,
right?
I literally have to-
It's literally a shoebox.
yeah, it
you know?
is. Yeah.
And I don't even know how they get into the bar, let alone work.
Well,
behind the
most
bar,
of them
you
are
know?
like 4 feet tall, like obachans, right? So it's like,
That's
they probably
true,
don't
that's
have any
true.
problems.
It's not built for someone of my stature.
Yeah.
Like if I stand up, I literally my head literally hits the ceiling.
Like I feel like Gandalf in Frodo's house in a lot of these places, right? I'm just constantly like, can I get a drink, please?
It's normally if you're wide, that's the problem though. Not if you're tall.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
But that's why like going in the wintertime is the worst because you're like all puffed up with jackets and shit. And you're just like, all right, out of the way, please. Sorry, excuse me.
'Cause I think it's best to go in winter though. In the summer, it feels weird. I don't know why.
I feel in the summer it's
It's
just
so-
way too hot.
It's hot.
Right?
It's really hot.
Yeah.
Even though the AC is going, it's still though.
Either way, it's very much a gamble. I've heard so many horror stories in Golden Guy and like Nichome and all that kind of
Just
stuff.
don't go into a bar if someone tells you to go into a bar. That's the rule of thumb.
yeah,
Yeah.
If somebody's trying to tell you to go into their bar, that's
Probably-
a good
probably a-
sign to not go into
Yes.
that bar.
probably a bad idea. What would be on like the Japanese secret menu? There was like if you went to like
Something
an abroad.
slimy.
Japanese secret.
Some
Natto?
cognac or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like we don't have secret menus here either, just because like we don't even have tipping culture here.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Because we're
like-
so like these are the rules. We can't
Yeah.
make any kind of exceptions.
Why would you want to hide
know,
something
type
if
of
you're proud of it? Maybe
Right.
it's- I don't know.
But like what I'm talking about is if you go to a Japanese restaurant not in Japan.
Oh, I see.
Like what would be like the foods on there that would be something that you, a Japanese person,
Mm.
very accustomed to Japanese cuisine, would know, but not is like I guess not mainstream enough to be on like to be.
So
like,
you're asking what the most underrated Japanese food is,
I
or like
can't-
or like
I can't-
unknown.
I
Japanese food is?
I would say it'd probably be something slimy, like
Yeah.
most of the shit that we ended up feeling in the what's in the box and the charity
like
stream.
mozuku or like
Yeah,
natto,
yeah,
or
like shit like that,
okra, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably something like that. Like maybe like I don't know, natto in curry maybe.
Because I feel like a lot of izakaya foods would be on there. That,
Oh, yeah, definitely,
that
like- Yeah, like the blended squid and stuff
Yeah.
like that, or like takowaza. That shit's bomb.
oh,
That shit's bomb.
oh, no way, no way.
Hey man, you're part of my team now because you like natto.
Okay, natto was actually alright. It was alright.
The taste is fine, but the slime is just dreadful.
Yeah.
Really vile.
The slime it's not even the worst texture I've had in Japan. I feel like it looks a lot worse than it tastes and feels in your mouth, I think. Like I think the beans taste pretty good. I mean, it just tastes like soy sauce, I think. I mean, it smells very
Basically what it is.
I mean, that's
It's
what it
just
is.
soy sauce on soybeans. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like soy
right.
overload.
Right. I mean,
Yeah. I feel though, if because you guys ate it like straight out of the packet, you got like the full brunt of like the sliminess and the texture. But like when you put that on a bed of rice, because you're eating it with rice, it
Yeah.
doesn't feel as slimy.
yeah, I feel
as
like
it should, yeah.
with a bit of rice, it would be perfect.
Yeah.
It would be absolutely perfect.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you gotta
Just give it a go.
Give it a go. Give it a
Yeah.
go.
And
Sometimes.
if you don't like it, it's totally fine.
maybe you'll like
understand.
it. Maybe you're not.
Yeah.
Like to me, like I learned that I just can't handle ketchup. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like that was the first
To
time.
be fair, that was a lot of ketchup.
that was the first time. Like so what?
Yeah,
So
God's referring to the 24-hour live stream.
to explain, we all had forfeits to do. I had to eat pizza crust drenched in ketchup and mayonnaise because I hate ketchup and mayonnaise, and
and you don't eat the crust.
and I don't eat the crust. And I remember, like, I was like, I'm gonna give this the best go that I possibly can because this is for charity. And it's the first time where I've put something in my mouth and I had like immediate gag reflex.
That's because it's your mind. Your
Yeah.
mind is telling you that you don't want it.
Like to me, like the natto, like I was just like, maybe I'm gonna gag during the natto, and I had it, and I'm just like, ooh,
It's because you
this-
expected to gag. I think you expected to like throw up, so you were psyching yourself out. So the moment it touched your tongue, you're like,
Yeah. To be fair though, that smell was pretty dreadful. Like,
Yeah.
and Ashley liked it.
huh?
Ashley liked it.
Southeast Asians. Oh, wait, you're
Yeah, I'm a Southeast
No,
Asian.
you're the exception. You're the exception to the rule.
He's British when it counts.
Yeah,
When it doesn't, he's like, no, I'm not.
I choose my nationality depending.
Yeah, he
on
got-
Your British side was showing.
This is
there.
bullshit. I can't do this card.
when you're either
The best I can do is that someone's like, wow, your countries are colonized. I'm like, no. I was Wales, dude.
I was Welsh.
We got colonized, bro. We got fucked up too. What do you mean? I'm the same.
Yeah, I'm the victim.
We got fucked up.
I'm the
dude.
culprit and the victim at the same time.
And nothing to do with me. I didn't do anything.